Hi, I'm just calling to find out how much a gallon of whole milk costs.
A gallon of whole milk? Does it matter? Is it conventional or organic?
Let's do organic.
Organic? I can check.
Hello, my name is T. On this channel, I usually make business-related videos trying to help people grow their businesses or get their startups off the ground. But today, I thought of something new. I am not one to set a like goal for a video, but if this gets 100 likes, I'll buy the bomb, which is touted to be the hottest sauce. I really don't want to do this. People think of the show Hot Ones as being the most genius interview possible these days. And it is genius, but I think it's more genius on the business side than on the viewer interview side. Let me explain. The most popular episode Kevin Hart has about 10 million views. It has an estimated revenue of $15,000, just that one video. How much do you think it costs to actually make one episode of Hot Ones? It must be so cheap. I wanted to figure out exactly how cheap it is to produce one of these shows for a couple of reasons. I'm curious, from the business side, I want to know how cheap is it to make one of these interviews? What are they really paying for those wings? And then on the other hand, I thought it'd be helpful for you guys to know exactly how much it would cost if you wanted to buy all the sauces and actually reproduce a Hot Ones episode in your kitchen. How much is that going to cost you? Also, Christmas is around the corner. If you wanted to buy all the sauces, I will give you the answer of how much that would cost you as well. All the links are in the description if you are interested in buying the sauces. You gotta understand, I did all the research for this while fasting. I can't eat, and I just researched hot wings for hours. I'm super hungry. If for no other reason, hit the subscribe button and the like button for just that reason alone. I earned it this time. A couple of ground rules here. I calculated the cost of everything that's on the table. That was the limit here. I didn't go off the table. There's a lot of unsung heroes here that are on the show. The production team, the research team, lighting, mics, the space that they have to rent, and Sean Evans, of course, as the host, all the research he did. I can't know how much Sean Evans' time cost and how much time did he put into researching. So I decided to not calculate those things into the cost here of the show, because it really doesn't matter for you guys. And second of all, Complex has to pay, or First We Feast has to pay to produce something. So whether they produce this expensive show or this really cheap show, that's really the differential I'm interested in. So how do they make this really, really popular show from a cheap show, I'm assuming it's cheap, from a cheap show and not from an expensive to produce show. Doing my research, I found out actually, fun fact, they used to eat the wings off plates, and now they've done away with the plates and it's just off the paddle board. But yeah, they used to eat them off plates and it looked really awkward. I also want to let you know that some of these sauces can be purchased in bulk on Amazon. In those cases, I did take the bulk prices and I just divided it out to get the unit cost for each sauce. Other sauces can't even be purchased on Amazon, so I had to go seek them out somewhere else. This is how crazy things got. I even called Whole Foods near First We Feast offices to find out how much a gallon of milk costs for them to fill the milk glasses.
You know your party's extension. You may dial it.
Hi, I'm just calling to find out how much a gallon of whole milk costs.
Conventional or organic?
The cheapest one, yeah.
The cheapest one would be $3.99.
Awesome. Okay, thank you, my friend. I dived pretty deep down the rabbit hole here. Let's get into the prices of these sauces to start. In the order that they eat them, Valentina costs $3.75 if you buy a 3-pack. Crystal hot sauce costs $3.88 if you buy 2 at a time. The Secret Aardvark habanero hot sauce costs $6.66, but you have to buy a 3-pack. Keep in mind, Hot Ones is probably buying these in bulk, so I figured that was probably the best, most accurate way to go about this. The Queen Majesty hot sauce cost a whopping $16.95. Hot Ones Fiery Chipotle, their middle one, costs $12 even. Dirty Dick's hot sauce costs $8.46. The Zombie Apocalypse Ghost Chili, no lie, this thing costs $17.95. I believe for a 5-ounce tube. I believe that it was a 5-ounce tube. That's a lot of money for one hot sauce. The Bomb Beyond Insanity costs $8.39. Blair's Mega Death Sauce with Liquid Rage costs $11.49. And the most expensive by far, well not by far, but the most expensive is the Hot Ones The Last Dab, coming in at $20. If you wanted to buy all of these sauces, just that alone is gonna set you back $110 in hot sauce. But if we're switching back to a business perspective, $110 for the main item of your show, as far as a cost goes, that's cheap. But I didn't stop there. I also calculated how much the wings cost. I made some assumptions here. They are buying the wings in bulk on Amazon by the case, already pre-cooked, because you know they are not cooking wings in the Complex office or in the First We Feast office. I doubt that they're frying wings there. What I think they're doing is buying them in bulk, frozen, whipping out 20 at a time per show, nuking them, and then tossing them in hot sauce. That's my guess. That was the assumption I went with. You can actually buy cases that have on average 170 wings per case. And if you do the math out, and it's 2 cases of 7.5 pounds, 15 pounds of wings total. Tyson Pride fully cooked breaded chicken wings. They have on average 170 wings total for the 15 pounds. And then if you divide that out, 20 wings per episode, it comes to $14.35 in wings. On top of that, I also calculated having to purchase 2 paddle boards that they serve on. Those are about $20 roughly, so it costs $39.90 to buy 2 of those. Yes, some of these items here that I'm going through are reusable. They can use it multiple times per episode. But again, if you're gonna reproduce this at your house, you'd have to buy all of these items. So I figured that was a fair way to go about it. $39.90 for the paddle boards. I also found the glasses that they drink both water and milk out of on Amazon. And for 4 of those, 2 milks and 2 waters, that comes to $8.65. And I found the 60-ounce clear plastic water pitcher that they pour water from. If you want to pick up one of those, it's $7.59. And then finally, the milk that I had to call Whole Foods for because I wanted to get their local price, and that comes in at 1 gallon of non-organic whole milk, $3.99. How much does it actually cost to produce 1 episode of Hot Ones? The sum total, I also have to let you know, I included, I included an extra bottle of The Last Dab and an extra bottle of Hot Ones Fiery Chipotle because I'm pretty certain they give those 2 to the celebrity guest who is being interviewed. One might say, if you're going by the ones that they're giving away, you should actually just use the cost of the goods to Complex, which is gonna be much cheaper than the retail price. However, that's not true because in business, when you give stuff away, you need to do the true cost being not only what it was the cost of the good to the business, but also how much revenue are you going to lose by giving it and not selling that unit. So even though it may have only cost them $3 or $4 or $5 to produce a bottle of The Last Dab, they're actually missing out on the $15 to $17 that they could have sold and made that margin on. So I added an extra one of those 2 bottles. Grand total comes in at $200. Wow, I really can't say English right now. $216.01. That is what it costs to produce a single episode of Hot Ones. And these shows get millions and millions of views. Many of them have somewhere between 1 and 10 million views these days. Each one pulling in at least, and probably more, than $15,000 each. If you want to reproduce the show at your house, it's gonna cost you $216. That's kind of a lot of money actually if you wanna make it on your own. I mean, so you're spending $100+ on hot sauces alone. That's kind of pricey. It would make for a good, thoughtful gift to collect all of these sauces and send it to someone for Christmas. So I hope I gave someone the idea to do that. If you know a Hot Ones fan, share this video with them. Let them know. I mean, I feel like a lot of people would probably wonder, what does it actually cost to buy all the Hot Ones sauces? So share this video with a friend who you think might want to know that information. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Subscribe to this channel because I will keep producing. If you guys enjoyed this video, I will keep producing videos like this that straddle the consumer side or the interesting kind of like trendy, like what's going on side with a business perspective, because I love that stuff, but I do think making it more relatable is kind of important, and hopefully it inspires you guys to do a little bit more research as to like what it means to be in business. Again, my name is T. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel. Peace. Hey Bubba.